Okay, this video is going to be about how to connect a domain that you have purchased to a Squarespace site. So, if you have decided, okay, I'm going to build my own website, you go to squarespace.com and you sign up. So let's do that together. I initially was not going to do all of this together, but it's actually a great idea if we go ahead and do this. Okay, so you go to squarespace.com. This is a website builder. It just makes it a little bit easier to build your website. It's more of a drag and drop type of site, but you can become very customized with it. As you're seeing the examples here on the homepage changing through, it does get to be very customized depending on the level of comfortability that you have with using the items. So I built quite a few Squarespace sites. I'm actually a Squarespace Circle member. So I built over 10 sites using Squarespace. They're all completely different. They came from real clients, so none of them were portfolio work. And so I've had a lot of experience with building on Squarespace. So if you are getting started, see, I'm already logged in, so there's my email and such. Let me log out and show you guys what it looks like when you're not logged in. Okay, so when you're not logged in, this is what it looks like. You're just going to hit the log in there. And because you have no login, you're going to go to create an account down here at the bottom. You'll enter in all your information and hit sign up. And that will take you then to a home page once you have signed up, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this will be your home page. You will only have one site, but I have a couple of different brands that I own, and then I also have sites that I have built that I am still connected to. Sometimes I stay connected to the sites that I've built so that I am able to help my clients learn more about their site. So I'm connected to a lot of different brands right now. But we're going to go over to Teach Me Tech, which is what I'm actually finishing setting up right now. And if you're watching this video, you're watching it on Teach Me Tech. So Teach Me Tech is my subscription service to teach entrepreneurs how to run the technical side of their business not necessarily without outsourcing, but you know, it's important for you to know how to learn this stuff before you outsource it, so you can at least manage if something goes wrong or if something happens. Like, that's the importance of knowing. So this is the Teach Me Tech homepage. You guys already know what this looks like because this is how you sign up. If you're watching this video, I actually built this morning. I built this in a couple of hours. I can build a full site in about 8 hours if I really stick to it, and that includes me writing the copy, the blog posts, all the digital designs, everything, 8 hours. So this wasn't as long because it's a membership site, which doesn't take as long. But anyway, so this is Teach Me Tech. Right now, when you have a Squarespace site, before you connect a domain, it starts you off with just a generic web address. So it's not like right now this is www.teachmetech.co, but before it was like Kelly Jefferson -5lfs.squarespace.com/configuration. Like, it was this really long, weird looking web address, and that's not what you want, and that's why you're here. So I like to purchase my domain names from Godaddy.com, and I will show you what that looks like. So a domain is basically the web address. So this is GoDaddy.com. They sell website domains. All you'll need to do is figure out what you want your website to be called, or the name of your brand, whatever it may be. You go in here and you type it. So I typed in Teach Me Tech, and that's what's popping up already. I wanted it to be teachmetech.com, but I knew that was probably going to be taken because it's very generic. So I went to teachmetech.co. So this gives you, it says, sorry, Teach Me Tech is taken, but it gives you all of the other options and all the different variations. So even though teachmetech.com is taken, I can buy .org, I can buy teachusetech.com, I can buy teachmetech.store. So yeah, teachmetech.co is still there. You know what? That's probably because my website hasn't fully converted. I just purchased it like within the last 15 minutes. So you can buy, and these are the actual prices. So you can pay for the domain for the year. You pay yearly, not monthly, because it's just so cheap. So these prices over here are actually yearly prices. So teachmetech.co was $11.99 for the year, which is super cheap. So you can add that to your cart. Oh, it says this domain isn't available. Yeah, because I just bought it. Yay! Okay, so teachmetech.org. Let's go with that one. So I'm going to click Add to Cart. And it says added. I'm going to continue to my cart. And this is just like any other online shopping that you do. But I just want to show you guys what it's going to take you through, just so that you don't miss any steps. Like, that was the entire point of me making Teach Me Tech, is that I wanted to show you guys how to work things. And I'm going to go over every single step to make it easy to learn, easy to do. So you can have privacy protection if you want. This gives you a detail of what actually that is, but I always go with no thanks. If you're very picky about your address, go for privacy protection. I figure, hey, if someone's looking for me, they're going to find me either way. Like, who cares? So if you would like a professional email address, this is where you can opt in to grab that. For example, it's giving me kelly@teachmetech.org. I am not particularly interested in having that professional domain. I'm fine with using Gmail, and it's not because I don't want to pay for the professional domain. It's more because I use Gmail for everything, and so I just like for everything to be on the same platform. I use Gmail email address. I use Google Docs to save space on my computer. I use Google Forms anytime I need to fill out a survey or do a client intake. I use Google Excel spreadsheets to keep email addresses. Like, I use Google for everything. So I'm going to continue with these options. Okay, so this price over here is actually reflecting the 2 years. It's offering me to get 2 years for $19.99 instead of getting just 1 year for the $7.99. But I just want to start off with 1 year. I tell people, if you want to save on multiple years, go ahead, save. You can get up to 10 years. And your 10 years would only be $189, which is like stupid cheap. Like, that's super cheap. So anyways, I always go with 1 year. My card's in there. You can complete your purchase, $8.17, whatever. So once you have completed your purchase, leave this page open and go back to your Squarespace. Okay, go back to where you have your Squarespace. For you right now, this is probably just a blank template. It has nothing in it, or it has like the generic information in it. You want to go over here to settings on your left hand sidebar and go scroll down to website where it says basic information. Domains is what you want. Domains is what you want. So click domains. This is the built-in domain I told you about that the website came with, that was like just really generic. And as you can see, it's my whole name dash some random letters dash squarespace.com. I don't want everyone to have to type that in to try to find teachmetech.co. So as you can see, I have connected it already. This connection is in progress. But for you, that's not happening. So what you want to do is click use a domain I own. Type in the name of the domain you bought. So we hypothetically bought teachmetech.org. You will hit .org. You'll hit continue. Okay. And it's going to give you the option to connect from provider, which is what you want. And from this drop-down menu, you will select Godaddy. Now, although I use Godaddy, you don't have to use Godaddy. Any of these websites listed here will allow you to connect via Squarespace. You choose the one that you want to use, which will be Godaddy, and you hit connect the domain. Now, because you left the other tab open, because you left your Godaddy tab open, here's your Godaddy tab, and you would have purchased already, so this would say purchase complete. Once you click connect domain, everything else happens automatically. Your computer will open up the Godaddy tab. It will have you already logged in, and it will go ahead and connect your website to Squarespace, and that is it. It's just that easy. So I did it earlier, and that's why this connection is still in progress. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes to complete, and after that, you can open up a new web page and type in, your web address, or mine, for example, which is teachmetech.co. I can type that in, and it will bring up my web page exactly as I see it here. And that is all. That's how you connect a domain to Squarespace. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video.